We're going to do a smoky eye, but we're going to do it in some alternative colors that are really going to make blue and green eyes pop. Absolutely, you can do this same look on a brown eye, but personally, not having brown eyes, I don't know that the colors are exactly right. I think brown eyes are awesome. I think they're so beautiful and have so much depth, and you can use so many different eye colors. With blue eyes, you really kind of have to stick with browns and plums, and that's about it. We can't ever wear blue eyeshadow, it just looks terrible. So this is breaking some rules because I love breaking rules. I'm going to be mixing a coppery color with a burgundy. Now, copper is sort of an orange, which is the opposite on the color spectrum from blue. So that means it really makes the blue pop. So I'm going to go with a MAC eyeshadow, and this is Amber Light. It's sort of a peachy brown and it has a little bit of a shimmer. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to put that across most of the eyelid. And that's going to really make the blue stand out. Now, because my eyes are sort of a blue, sort of a green, they're not really either one, so I kind of choose which way I want to skew it based on my eyeshadows, depending on what I'm wearing that day. To really make the green stand out, we're going to go with more of a purple tone because those purples are going to really make greens pop. Once again, when I'm doing my makeup on my own, not for camera, I'm gonna get all like 3 inches from the mirror so that I can see, and well, I can't do that for you, so I'm going to cheat. So this color is, yikes. See, if I did this with glasses on, you wouldn't be able to see anything. This is Sketch. This is a MAC eyeshadow. It's Sketch. It's sort of a burgundy with a red shimmer to it. And I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush. Now this is a very strong color, so while I load up the brush, I also want to make sure I tap off any excess so I don't get all over my face and do cleanup. A lot of people will choose to do their foundation after they do their eyeshadow for that very reason. And we're going to go right in the corner there. Almost just a little line coming out. Same on the other side. So you can see that's sort of an exaggerated cat eye look. And that is just where I start. Now I'm really going to load up the brush and get a bunch more on there and really get some depth to it. Really just doing the outer corner. The sound behind me, my cat is back there giving himself a bath. No respect at all. Now, this is very stark. So once again, we're going to go in and blend, blend, blend. Blending is your best friend. Just sort of smudge everything out. Very strong look. Now we're going to go underneath the eye. This is another MAC pencil. You can see very well loved. I've had it for a long time. And this is, I love these names, Strong-Willed. Strong-Willed, that's a great name. And it's sort of a, it's like a deep eggplant, and that's really going to make the green in my eyes stand out. So we're going to go right under, right along the lash line. And then right on top of the lash line. We'll see if we're capable of doing this from a distance. Right along the lash line there. Handy dandy little angle brush to help smooth away all those imperfections, because my eyesight doesn't let me get as perfect as it was able to be when I was back in my 20s. I also find that I just don't have the same level of give a crap as I gave in my 20s. You know, it meant so much to have my makeup perfect back then, and now if it's good enough, it's good enough. Now, to really get that smoky eye look, we're going to go over that line. I'm going to use a flat bristled brush for this and just sort of tap it on. I'm going to use, let's see, another matte color. This is really similar to the sketch. It's called, let's see, Beauty Marked. Beauty Marked. It's a MAC color. It's like a black red. It's got a little bit of a sparkle to it. So it's just going to be a little bit deeper than the sketch. We're going to load up that brush, tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to tap it right along and really get that smoky look. Also on the top as well. Oh, didn't tap it. You can see what happened when I didn't tap it. A little bit dropped onto my cheek there. So we're gonna have to do a little cleanup. Yay. And Beauty Marked on a flat brush. Just tap, tap, tap that color on. And if I want to get a little more accent in the corners, I can take that darker tone, also on the flat brush, and just right there, and sort of blend that way. I'm going to go back in with my little smudgy brush. Smudge, 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 smudge. Just blend everything out. A little clean up there. This is the same foundation and concealer and everything that I did in my last tutorial. Now, to really get the eyes to have that pop, we're going to line the inside waterline as well as up here on the upper lash. So we're going to take the blackest black you can find right along the top. And then right along the waterline. There'll be a lot of blinking involved. Okay, now this is what really makes it pop. I should have looked at what this was. I've had this a few years. Don't have glasses on. It's Urban Decay, and it is a gold shimmer powder, and I will put the details on it in the notes down below. Also, you'll see it on my website, uniquemonique.com. What I love about this is it has two sides, so it's clean on this side, and then I take that brush and all the powder is on this side, and it is a really bright shimmer. Very delicate hand with this. And I am just going to tap this on the inside corner, right there, just a little bit, just right on where it bends, like that. Just a little bit. That really brightens up the eye a lot. And a little bit more. Yikes, don't spill it. And I'm going to take that and we're going to do just a little bit right here at the arch. Just to highlight that. Here. Once again, we're going to take our little blender brush and just soften those edges. And now we're going to go in with mascara. Now this is a wonderful mascara. It's again MAC, and it's funny that I'm doing all MAC on this one because I only have some MAC products. Mostly I'm a Smashbox girl. But MAC, I love this mascara because it has two different ways that it pulls the mascara off the wand. So when you want really, really thick lashes, you go with that. And when you want them a little thinner, a little more natural looking, yeah, like I ever want that, then you use this. And that gives you a more natural look. So that's a really fun mascara when you want to have a dramatic look for a night out. Of course I'm going for the big clumpy one, you know me. Not a big believer in subtlety. Zigzags, start at the bottom, zigzag it out, pull those lashes sort of out, keep those lashes at half mast, otherwise, I don't know about you, I always end up with spots all over my face because I'm too impatient to let my mascara dry. It's almost impossible to not put mascara on without having your mouth open, and yet, and when you're on camera, you don't really want to be like hanging there with your mouth open looking like a codfish. We're not a codfish, Michael. That's from... oh, what is that from? We are not a codfish, Michael. Oh boy, I'm gonna edit all that out, aren't I? Brain fart. The movie's Mary Poppins. I remembered that 5 minutes later. Isn't age a wonderful thing? And the bottom lashes, which I don't usually do. Here we go. Codfish time. I hope that doesn't mess up while I'm talking to you. Now, when I started this video, I didn't have any eye makeup on, so I went with a lip that was sort of natural looking, and that's probably okay for camera, but for real life, you kind of want to choose either the eyes or the lips. So since I have a very strong eye, I'm going to go with a much softer lip. This lip is great when I had no eye makeup on. By the way, it was Smashbox Delightful, which is a wonderful plum color that is just a little deeper than lip tone. I like it. It looks natural. I wear it a lot. I know they tell you to line your lips, but for me, it looks dated when I have a lined lip. I'm just a little over that now. So I'm just taking my lipstick right out of the tube. And this is L'Oreal. It is Honey Peach. And it sort of echoes that Amber Lights color, the MAC. Little bit of peachy pink. Once again, breaking rules. And there you have it. A strong nighttime smoky eye that's gonna really make blue and green eyes pop. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos and check out all the information, all the product information on uniquemonique.com. Have a great day.